And the truth of the matter is that our lives do hinge on a couple seconds that we don't see coming. And what we do in those seconds ultimately determines the rest of our lives.
This is one of my favorite segments to do. It's called Quoted By. So we get to ask the coolest, most amazing people who we know, Jamie Lee Curtis, if there's a quote that is kind of their guiding light, something that they look to. Jamie Lee, what's your favorite quote?
So there's a book called Special Topics in Calamity Physics by a woman named Marisha Pessel. And in the middle of the book, there's a line that says, life hinges on a couple seconds you never see coming.
Oh, my gosh.
And for me, it really speaks to all of the time I spend in my head about the what ifs and children and health and work and money and creativity and life's purpose. And the truth of the matter is that our lives do hinge on a couple seconds that we don't see coming. And what we do in those seconds ultimately determines the rest of our lives. And so what are we preparing for, really? Because life is going to happen. You know, the term blank happens.
Yeah.
Well, life happened. You know, in recovery, we say life on life's terms, not my terms, not your terms, life's terms. So I like the idea of life hinging on seconds I don't see coming, because it means I just have to stay open for whatever comes.
Yes, and there was that saying about, like, one of the greatest freedoms we have is how we react to something, how we react to those few seconds, right?
And by the way, people lean in, people lean back.
Yeah.
People run toward it, or people run away from it.
Yeah.
That's humankind. And I hope I'm one who leans into it, reaches my hand out, whatever it is. And by the way, life has hinged for me a couple times on things I never thought would happen. And they happen. And by the way, I met my husband by seeing his picture in a magazine and saying out loud to a friend of mine, I'm going to marry that dude, and married him 4 months later. So the truth of the matter is, life hinged for me on a couple seconds I didn't see coming.
I'm glad you leaned into that one. I'm sure he is too. Jamie Lee, we
too.
love you. Thank you so much.
Love you too.